Greetings, family. Welcome to we're at Tony's Barber Shop, and we're here to read the lovely lady Margot, who is a personal development scholar, I would say. And when she be speaking to us, you would understand what I'm talking about. And we have to give thanks to Brother Tony to give us the space for us to express ourselves, because as you know that the barbershop is a place where many of us come together and we reason, we talk, and we share ideas. Some people get very heated with their ideas, some people get very expressive, but it's all part of it, because we need to have loud space for us to express ourselves. And on this lovely warm day, I'm relaxed and everything, but at the same time, those watching football last night were very disappointed that Ghana are out of the World Cup, and we will be touching on that because that really one of the hot topics. But again, I just want to give thanks to Margot for being here, and she'll be sharing her journey, the other thing about personal development, the kind of stuff she'll be doing in the community. And one thing I say about Margot, that when she speaks with clarity, sincerity, and she has a great heart. I've interviewed her on radio stations. I don't know if she's been on TV, but I mean, what we know before she'd be on TV, and the whole world is going to get to know about Margot. Margot, we don't really have time to really go into your personal CV. We've been here for a long time. We'll be scratching the surface. My sister, how you keep, my sister?
I'm very well, thank you, Dougie. Very well.
But before we even start, Margot, because earlier on we was talking about Ghana, and I know that many of us are very upset that they're out of the World Cup, and we couldn't even start talking. But how do you feel? Because I know you watched the game last night.
I did.
Yeah.
I did. Very tense. Obviously, the goal that everyone was talking about that should have been, that wasn't. I was just saying before, look at it two ways. It's down to what the guy's instant reaction was to put his hand up, saving the goal from going in, or it's just blatant out and out. And it's just a mix of emotions that goes with all of that, and the penalties, having the mindset to actually get the ball in now that you can actually kick it in the net, and the confidence. So yes.
But it ties, in fact, this ties to the mindset again. It just ties in, But Margot, you just want to, I want to give you a little background about yourself and how you got involved in the whole thing of personal development, my sister. Just a little background.
Well, growing up, I always knew that there was something. I could never put my finger on it, but I always knew there was something going on in the universe. I'd have dreams that would later on come true. The first one that really got my attention was dreaming of being under a railway bridge. And in a massive field. And I know there was somebody else there, but I didn't know who. Later on, in athletics, I must have been about 11, and we were going towards Carter Hatch, the Queen Elizabeth Athletic Stadium. And all of a sudden I just looked and I could see this field. It had houses, it was different, but I can't think this looked familiar to me. And as we started to go up on the brow of the hill, I could just spot the railway line, and I just knew that I was familiar with that and that I had been there. Not necessarily now in this time, but I just knew that it just took me straight back to that dream that I'd already been there. And from that moment on, I could see things around me when people were being mean. People being mean to other people, you just knew somewhere along the line that it would come back to them from somewhere else, not necessarily that person. So you just sat there and you just watched certain things, but you could never put your finger on it. And it wasn't until 2007, summer of 2007, I was listening to Richard Blackwood talking about The Secret.
Oh yes.
And the secret of the
It was on choice. Yeah, I remember.
And I was eyeing and I kept saying, what is The Secret? So I wrote it down, couldn't get the author. And the following Saturday, the same thing again. They said it's all sold out, and I'm thinking, well, you know what, I'm going to get that. And that was the mentality. I just knew I was going to get it, didn't know how I was going to get it, but it doesn't matter that it was sold out, apparently, I was going to get it. So I went to work, sat at the desk, and a lady walked past, and I said to her, have you heard of The Secret? And she went, yes, book or DVD. And I thought I was asking for too much. So I said, well, and she goes, I'll bring you both. And I was over the moon. So the next day she brought it in. I couldn't wait to get home. I ran home lunchtime, put the DVD on, and within the first 3 chapters, I got it. I absolutely got it. Your thoughts and your feelings attract everything to you. And that second I understood how I managed to get things, how I managed to do things.
Talk about The Secret, because I remember when I saw The Secret, it was a group of story, right? It was in Central around someone's house. And when I saw it, it literally just blew me away. Just blew me away, right? And then we talked about it on the radio, right? And a lot of interest. And I was played it around my home, and my nephew saw it, and you really got a gravitated towards it, right? But what's interesting, I don't know if you observed this, right? Or you observed it, but I noticed that some people say that it's not deep enough.
It isn't deep enough.
Yeah, some people it's not deep enough, right? And some people say that it's sell more commercially, it's more of a commercial, and so forth, right? And I can see that, right? But my argument is that, it's a start.
Yes.
People like myself, some other people, it's a start. Even though you're aware of something, but when they put it across, it's a start. And to me, you can use that to start to galvanize people.
That's
So
true.
it gives the whole thing about the mind, we track with your subconscious, everything. To me, it's a start.
It is a start, and the thing is with people, they then don't continue.
That's right.
And if you're that's the start for you. That is never the end of your learning. We are always learning. And the thing is, people then need to think, well, I want to know more. If you're driven to know more, then you're going to open up and expand and realise that there's just more than what's in front of you, because it's always your inner world creating your outer world, and everything that they put in The Secret is only, like we're saying, a start. There was Abraham and Jerry Hicks.
Okay.
So it's Esther Abraham Hicks who channels. She was originally in The Secret, but they edited her out.
What was it? Which one happened to everything was going on?
She wasn't really happy with how they were presenting everything.
Okay.
And I'm not sure if it was down to money, because I don't want to say anything because I can't.
Yeah.
Well, it's all on YouTube, and it would tell you that anyway.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I saw the clip that they had in, and it tells you about we are all vibration. Yes, we are. If you look down at the atoms, the quantum mechanics of everything, we are all vibrating. Everything's vibrating. This chair's vibrating at one level or another. And it's the fact that we vibrate and we think about the thing that we want with all our emotion that brings that thing towards us.
I see what you're saying. Say that again, my sister.
We are vibrating.
Yeah.
Everything around you vibrates at one speed or another.
Yeah.
So the fact that when you think about something, you're forming
emotion,
an idea. And when you give that more emotion and focus, you're bringing that thing towards you, and it's vibrating. So whatever you want wants you. So it has to come.
Sister, I like where you break that down. That shit, man, for that.
It has to come.
See.
I know it. I've seen it. I've done it. But it's learning how you actually do these things. That's most important. Some people can think it for a split second and know that it's done.
In fact, it might be a probably time to talk about it, but the DVD, the CD with we talk about The Secret.
Yeah.
Right? And he gives different kind of speech upside down, but that's another subject. I could come to that a little bit later on. That's another subject. Because one of his arguments said that he's on the something happened to get a car accident, right? And he was saying that what was it in his past where it tracked that?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Then.
Yeah.
Come in, baby. Come
We're
in.
now talking about emotions.
All right.
Emotions drives absolutely everything in this world.
All right.
You might have